Hello viewers, you're watching Nltv Midday News. Let's start with the headlines first. Nagaland government has put forward proposal to the centre to set up national or regional institutes in agriculture and allied sectors in different parts of the state. Delegation of BJP MPs led by BJP National President JP Nadda and National General Secretary BL Santosh from the Northeast had a meeting with the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi on Saturday and discussed about distressing issues concerning the region. An unidentified terrorist was killed in encounter with security forces in Baragam area of Awantipora in Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in Baragam area of Awantipora. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Sunday inaugurates Swarnim Vijay Parv at India Gate in Delhi. Event commemorates 50 years of India's historic victory in 1971 war and Indo-Bangladesh friendship. With that, let's go through the news in detail. Representing the state in the 25th Regional Committee meeting of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research on Saturday, the Nagaland government has put forward proposal to the centre to set up national or regional institutes in agriculture and allied sectors in different parts of the state. Agriculture Production Commissioner Y. Kikhetosema said even after 59 years of statehood, there is no national or regional institute. However, the Nagaland government has demanded setting up of College of Agriculture under Central Agriculture University at State Agriculture Research Station. Yasamyong in Mokokchung District Regional Center for Soil and Water Conservation at State Oil and Water Conservation Training Research and Demonstration Institute Zeshu Zubsa in Kohima. Thereafter, the Nagaland government also proposed for a Krishi Vigyan Kendra in the newly created district of Noklak in the state. While demanding justice for the victims killed in the Oting village, the civil societies of Tizit in Nagaland's Mon district took out a mass protest rally on Saturday. Hundreds of locals joined in hands for demanding to repeal the Armed Forces Act. It can also be seen throughout the procession. The protesters shouted slogans like Amit Shah liar, repeal AFSPA, banners read Indian troops killing innocent, we want justice, revoke AFSPA, stop state-sponsored terrorism and others. Meanwhile, Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi has summoned the 10th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly at 9:30 a.m. on December 20th to discuss the repeal of the controversial ASPA 1958 besides the Naga political issue. A delegation of BJP MPs led by BJP National President JP Nadda and National General Secretary BL Santosh from the Northeast had a meeting with the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi on Saturday and discussed about distressing issues concerning the region. The MPs delegation included Arunachal Pradesh MPs Kiran Rijiju and Tapirgaon, Assam MPs Sarbananda Sonowal, Rameshwar Teli, Dr. Rajdeep Roy, Bhuvaneshwar Kalita, Queen Oja, Dilip Saikya and Pallab Loshan Das. Tripura MP Pratima Bhomik. The delegates also had a dialogue on the renewed demand for repeal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in the Northeast and on the gruesome Oting massacre. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to inaugurate the Kashi Vishwanath Temple corridor in Varanasi on December 13th. The Prime Minister conceived the architectural redesigning of the Kashi Vishwanath Temple and connecting it with River Ganga. Since becoming the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi has been representing Varanasi in Parliament and has undertaken several developmental projects in his constituency. The new Kashi Vishwanath corridor, which will be inaugurated by the PM, will transform the area surrounding the Kashi Vishwanath temple. The concept behind the corridor was to facilitate things for devotees and tourists who reach the temple. Explaining the project to architects, PM Modi said that the road should be made in a way that it makes the heart happy. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Sunday inaugurated the Swarnim Vijay Parv at India Gate in Delhi. The event commemorates 50 years of India's historic victory in the 1971 war and the Indo-Bangladesh friendship. Notably, late CDS General Bipin Rawat's last message will also be broadcasted at the event today. General Rawat, along with 12 others, lost their life in the fatal chopper crash. While inaugurating the event, the Defence Minister remarked General Bipin Rawat and said that the Swarnim Vijay Parv will be celebrated with simplicity due to the passing away of the General Rawat and his wife, along with 11 other armed forces personnel. Talking about the Indo-Bangladesh War of 1971, Rajnath Singh said, India has contributed to the establishment of democracy in Bangladesh, that we are happy that in the last 50 years, Bangladesh has progressed on the path of development.
के असामयिक निधन के बाद और साथ ही साथ उनकी धर्मपत्नी तथा 11 अन्य हमारे बहादुर जवानों के निधन के बाद इसे सादगी के साथ मनाने का निर्णय लिया गया। आज के अवसर पर मैं उन सभी को स्मरण करते हुए अपनी हार्दिक श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूं। एक एयरफोर्स के अफसर ग्रुप कमांडर वरुण सिंह इस समय बेंगलुरु कमांड हॉस्पिटल में उनका इलाज चल रहा है। मैं लगातार संपर्क में हूं और उनके पिताजी से भी हमारा लगातार संपर्क बना हुआ है। हम सभी ये प्रार्थना करते हैं वो जल्दी स्वस्थ होकर वो बाहर आए और अपने दायित्व का निर्वहन करें। जनरल रावत के निधन से एक बहादुर सैनिक, योग्य सलाहकार और जिंदा दिल इंसान को खोया है। वे इस विजय पर्व के आयोजन को लेकर बेहद उत्साहित थे। कई बार इस कार्यक्रम के स्वरूप पर उन्होंने मुझसे व्यक्तिगत रूप से भी चर्चा की थी, इसलिए मुझे उनकी कमी काफी अधिक आज महसूस हो रही है।
As a victory march to celebrate the success of repeal of the 3 farm laws, the farmers called off their protest yesterday. But as an unfortunate turn of event, the police reported that 2 farmers from Punjab were killed in a road accident on Saturday in Haryana's Hisar district while they were returning from the protest site at Tikri border. The victims, Sukhdev Singh and Ajay Preet Singh, belong to Asabutar village in Gidderbaga in Muktsar district. Therefore, another youth from the village identified as Raghbir Singh suffered injuries in the accident. According to sources, while they were returning to their village in 2 trailers attached to a tractor when a canter hit a trailer at around 5 a.m. An unidentified terrorist was killed in an encounter with security forces in the Baragam area of Avantipora in Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in Baragam area of Avantipora in the South Kashmir district after specific inputs about the presence of terrorists there. A police official said. IGP Kashmir Vijay Kumar said that the forces were conducting searches in the area. Terrorists fired upon them. The forces retaliated, leading to an encounter in which a terrorist was killed. The identity and group affiliation of the slain terrorist was being ascertained, he said. The operation was going on and further details are awaited, he added. Superstar Rajinikanth is celebrating his 71st birthday today, December 12th. He will be enjoying his birthday with his family members and close friends. On this special day, social media is filled with birthday wishes from his die-hard fans who fondly call him Talaivar. Rajinikanth is the reigning superstar of Indian cinema. His fans have planned several activities across Tamil Nadu for his birthday. Superstar Rajinikanth is yet to announce his upcoming film. The actor had a health scare last month and is currently recuperating from carotid artery surgery. Rajinikanth in several social media posts revealed that he is doing fine. The South Indian states of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka has reported damage of 9 lakh acres of chili crops by a new species of invasive insect, thrips parnivinus. The new species of thrips has originated in Indonesia in 2015 and arrived in papaya. Dr. R. Jagdeshwar, Director of Research at Jayashankar Telangana State Agricultural University, stated that due to excessive use of pesticides, the insect has developed resistance and has spread invasively. Therefore, the yield of chili crop were affected by a team of scientists from Professor Jayashankar University and IIHR Bangalore also visited several fields and gave suggestions to the farmers to tackle the infestation. Dr. T. V.K. Singh, former Dean of Agriculture at Professor Jayashankar University, stated that the infestation flared up from the first week of November. The Indian Council of Medical Research in Dibrugarh, Assam has designed a COVID-19 testing kit which is capable of detecting new coronavirus variant Omicron in just 2 hours. The development is significant amid the rising cases of Omicron in many states. The ICMR team, led by scientist Dr. Biswajit Borkakoti, has developed this new COVID-19 testing kit. A Kolkata-based company, GCC Biotech, will produce the testing kit in bulk now under the public-private partnership model. The country has so far reported 33 cases of Omicron, which is a new COVID-19 variant that was first detected in South Africa. However, as per the initial examination of the new variant, health experts say that it may not be as powerful as the Delta variant of coronavirus, which had a huge infection rate and caused many deaths across the world. Senior Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will address a rally in Rajasthan's Jaipur on Sunday against rising prices in the country, which the opposition party has said will be a decisive fight against the Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government at the centre. State Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and former Congress leaders from Rajasthan are also expected to attend the Mehengai Hatao Maharali. The rally was also planned to be held in Delhi but was later moved to Rajasthan after the central government denied permission. Returning hero Steven Gerrard was greeted with a standing ovation back at Anfield, but the latest king of Cop Mosala ensured Gerrard's Aston Villa side went away empty-handed. Mosala again made the difference, converting his 15th straight Premier League penalty, sealing a 1-0 win for Liverpool on what was a hard-fought battle against a well-drilled and strong Aston Villa side. Liverpool's win cements them in second place behind Manchester City, who beat stubborn Wolves side 1-0 earlier. Chelsea remains in the title race after a narrow 3-2 win against exciting Leeds side, with the three teams separated by 1 point each. Dozens of devastating tornadoes roared through 5 states of US overnight, leaving more than 80 people dead. In Saturday, in what Joe Biden said was one of the largest storm outbreaks in history. As darkness fell Saturday, scores of searchers and rescue officials were helping stunned citizens across the US heartland sift through the rubble of their homes and business services, looking for any more survivors. More than 70 people are believed to have been killed in Kentucky alone. Many of them worked at a candle factory, while at least 6 died in an Amazon warehouse in Illinois, where they were on the night shift processing orders ahead of Christmas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Twitter handle was very briefly compromised and was secured later after the matter was escalated to the microblogging site. Prime Minister's office informed on Sunday. Before the account was restored, a tweet was shared which read, "India has officially adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. The government has officially bought 500 BTC and is distributing them to all the residents of the country." Has now been restored and the malicious tweets have been deleted. PM Modi has over 73.4 million followers on the microblogging site. Well, that is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.